Hi everyone, my name is Adam. I am a therapist here at Simi Psychological Group, and today I was really hoping to talk to you guys about how to manage work stress. No matter what job we have, no matter what we're doing to experience that day-to-day work life, whether it be due to feeling overwhelmed or having too many responsibilities or just feeling unheard in the workplace, we can feel very burnt out and very stressed, and we don't know how to manage it always. And I was just hoping to provide you guys with some tips and tricks and just ways to manage the stress. I'm going to provide you guys with like 3 different things and topics that I think are very helpful for managing stress in the workplace. Um, and I just hope that they can be useful. So, number one, I think it's very important to just maintain healthy yet firm boundaries in the work environment, because of course, like, we want to do a good job. We want to impress our boss. We want to do well with our coworkers and our colleagues, and just see what we can do for everyone on a daily basis and just provide for everyone. But we don't want to burn out. We don't want to get exhausted. We don't want to be taking on so many different things in our day-to-day life at work and not being able to manage it, because that's going to start to exhaust us and just make us feel tired and irritable. We just need to make sure that there's clear communication with our boss or superior or colleagues, and that our needs are met. We want to make sure that our needs can be met and we can advocate for ourselves. And just setting this boundary really means discussing and adhering to the expectations that you and your boss set for each other. What do you expect from your boss? What are they expecting from you? And how can those boundaries make sure to be met? We want to make sure that everyone's hearing each other and we can understand each other fully. And let's just make sure that we know boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are positive. They're not meant to be negative. They're not meant to put up big walls and no one's allowed to come in, right? They're just specific ways that we can address our own comfort zone and our own comfort level. And I think a big part of setting boundaries in the workplace specifically is just saying no. We need to practice saying no. And it can be very difficult when we want to get that promotion or we want to get that raise, or we're just a people pleaser and we want to help everyone. That's great. We love serving. We love serving others and helping everybody at work. But if we just keep saying yes to every single task, people are going to take advantage of that. They might want you to take on other tasks and responsibilities that aren't yours. It's not your job always. So practicing saying no and recognizing that the word no is not a bad word. It's a great word to use. It's a great thing to be saying. And the second thing that I think would be very helpful and useful, even just outside of work, this is going to be at home, right? So developing a morning routine. I think having that morning routine is so important, because we don't want to rush. We don't want to wake up 15 minutes before we have to go to work, try to get our makeup on or shower, wash our hair, whatever it is, because then we're already irritated. We're already frustrated. We're already rushing, and having that mentality going into a stressful job as it is, that's just going to create even more difficulty going through our day-to-day life at work. So having that morning routine, we want to also have a nighttime routine, right? So before bed, we want to turn off our phone at a certain time, or maybe it's just less TV, and making sure we're getting the full 8-hour sleep schedule, or whatever works for you, whatever's manageable for you, whether that's 6 hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, who knows. But we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, drinking enough water at home too. Um, and if it's hard to do these things, set reminders, set alarms, do these things that will help you remember to take care of yourself at home, and just having a lot of time for yourself in the morning to enjoy that cup of coffee or tea, or reading the news, or whatever it looks like, just to prepare yourself for the day. We want to start off in a calm mood. We want to start off feeling motivated, maybe writing down some things we're grateful for and excited for. That could be journaling. That could just be writing on an index card. We want to make sure that we're able to start our day right and just feeling comfortable, feeling excited for the day, and just feeling positive. We want these to become habits, and it can be difficult at first, and that's definitely understandable. But as we start to do these things every single day, it becomes routine and it becomes habit. So that's another great thing to do. And the third thing I think is so important is just practice positive self-talk. So at work, when we're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, or we're not meeting certain deadlines that we put for ourselves or our boss put for us, or the quality of work doesn't seem to be up to perfection like we want it to be, right? We start feeling bad about ourselves. We start feeling like, oh, I could be doing better. Oh, there's so much more to be done, right? And we start to give ourselves a hard time. And maybe we're starting to experience these negative feelings or negative thoughts just based off of our own perception of ourselves. And it might not even be, an expectation put on us from our boss or feedback from our boss, but it could be, well, I don't feel like I'm doing good enough. But we want to start to switch those internal narratives and become an advocate for ourselves, just reminding ourselves of the bigger picture. Like, what purpose is this task serving right now? What is that going to do for me later? Right? Am I doing a good job at this? Did I at least turn it in on time? Is the quality good? Am I just doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Right? We want to remember we have our jobs for a reason. We got our jobs for a reason because we're good at it. If we weren't good at our jobs, I don't think we would have it, right? So we want to remember that we are here for a reason. We're here for a purpose, and just try to give yourself some grace and some patience, because there's going to be stressful days. There's a lot of things we need to do. We want to make it look good. We want it to be perfect. We want it to be great, but we need to slow down. We need to take a step back and just look at the bigger picture. Like, what is this serving? What is the purpose of all this? And how can I just better myself through all of this? Um, and just making sure that what we're doing is meaningful to us. Remember, we are the most important person in our life. We are the worst critic that we have. So reversing that and being able to say positive things about ourselves and encourage ourselves, like, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, right? That's, again, just showing more patience and grace. We want to just take time on a daily basis to appreciate ourselves for everything that we're capable of. Just, I want to remind you guys specifically, you're awesome, you're great, you deserve to start your day in just the best mood possible and accomplish anything that you want to. So I hope that these tips were helpful. I hope they're useful. You can go online to our website and just check out any more blogs or any more things that you think would be useful to work on stress or anxiety or depression. Definitely check out those resources, and I'll talk to you guys later. I hope this was helpful.